It's normal to feel sleepy regardless of what's going on because it's after lunch. Yeah. But if I see people dozing off, everybody's going to get up and do 5 jumping jacks. Go ahead and start, Nancy. Okay. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. The title of my presentation is Hunger, Drought, and Global Warming, Lessons from Congo, Hidden Resources. I just have this idea because I think that when people talk about Congo, they used to present just the image of poverty, war, and those bad things, but I would like you to just learn a little bit about my country, what we can offer the world, and what good you can find in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So, as you know, this day, the world is facing so many problems. We have drought, hunger, global warming, and people wonder how we can fix all those problems. So these are the questions we are going to develop in this presentation. As I said in this slide, how will mankind will deal with these challenges? Where will we turn? And where can we find resources to fix those problems? And I think that the Democratic Republic of Congo can be one of the answer to those questions. So, in this presentation, I will talk about 4 points. First of all, I present you my country. This is how it looks like in the African map, and this is our flag. It's blue, and with this red line and yellow things and the star. This is how the Democratic Republic of Congo looks like. And my first point is about a kind of overview of Congolese resources. And we also have to talk about the energy potential you can find in Congo. And the third point will be about the carbon credit in the forest and also the agricultural potential. Yes, we also have mining where in that part when you can see the star. I need this pointer. And I will finally talk about some recommendations to help Congo to get developed. This is the first point. I'm going to share with you an overview of Congolese resources. What about the country demographics? My country is the second biggest country in Africa, just after Algeria. We were the third one. Sudan was the biggest, but because this country has been divided in 2 parts, now it's Algeria, the biggest country, and just immediately after Algeria, it's Congo. But I can say that Congo is the biggest country, but because Congo is green. Algeria is a part of desert. You see it's dry somewhere, but Congo is totally green. So just the biggest country in Africa. And what about the population? 85 million inhabitants. Neighborhood. We have 9 neighbors. 9 neighbors. It's about Congo, Brazzaville, Republic of Central Africa, Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, Zambia, and Angola. You see, if a country can have 9 neighbors, that means that it's also a lot of problems with the borders. And we have the forest, we have rivers. Our Congo is called the water tower of Africa with 54% of sweet water. That means that we have water in Congo, we just have to go and take and drink. And it's 54%.
What do you mean by sweet water? Is sweet?
No, sweet.
Potable water.
Yes, you can drink it.
Fresh water.
Fresh.
Fresh water, not salt. Not salt.
I don't know if
That was sugar water.
no, it's not okay.
Drinking water.
Yeah, you're right. And we also have mining. This is our scene, I can say like that, because we have war, all those problems because of mining. The mining, the potential of our mining resources is 24,000 billion. It's more than the American and European GDP combined. According to these sources. So this country is very, very rich. I can tell you. You can check Google. Congo is called no, it's not like a joke. Congo is called a geological scandal. You cannot imagine how rich this country is. And we have the energy, we have arable land for agriculture, we have many other resources never evaluated.
Water
Energy is, I will talk about it in many kind of energy. Now, we can go ahead and talk about the energy. We have this dam, we call it Inga. Inga can furnish electricity to the entire African continent and a part of the European continent. It's so powerful with more than 100,000 megawatts, but this project needs money to be developed. It needs like $100 billion to develop the project. We said if the international community can give money and develop this project, it can be a kind of pushing, boosting the development of the entire African continent. And as I said, we do need money to develop this country. Usually the World Bank used to send people just for investigating, do what they can, to figure out what they can do, but they don't really give money. It's just like projects. They say that they need also to ask money from the other countries and to see if they can make the envelope enough to make this become reality. Another situation. I've been eating. I feel like
jumping jacks.
Yes. Another kind of energy we have in Congo is about methane gas. In Lake Kivu. Lake Kivu is one of the biggest and beautiful lake in Africa. It's in the east part of Congo. We have the methane gas. You know, methane gas is considered the biofuel of the future. And Rwanda has already started with the exploitation, also Uganda, but we didn't start it yet. Yes, because it's in the border, they have the right to extract. Because we are not doing it, they've already started and they're making money with this energy. So we have, I talk about the electricity and the methane gas. These are the kind of energy sources we have. And the third point is about the carbon credit in the forest. We have this, I used to talk about this forest so many times, Congo Basin. Congo Basin is the second biggest forest in the world, just after Amazonia. Yes, yeah, well, as you know, it says that the world has like two lands. One is Amazonia, one is Congo Basin. It's the biggest, as I said, the second biggest forest after Amazonia. It's 4 million kilometers square, and it represents like 10% of the world biodiversity. And it's one of the solutions to the global warming problem. But we need to preserve this forest from carbon credit. You know, when the government and all those institutions meet and talk about global warming, according to, for example, what has been decided to Kyoto, about the Kyoto Protocol, if you have like the forest like this, they will tell you, oh, do not cut your wood, we'll give you money. They call it carbon credit. Credit carbon, I don't know. And they only give it to Brazil, for example, because they have money to cut the wood. But because we don't have money, they don't give us nothing. They said, oh, your forest is there, so it's just fine. You don't need money.
to start cutting.
Yes, but to start cutting, you need also money. You need to have materials, all the equipment to do it. We don't have it. That is the problem. But we do need this money to develop social projects. It can be oriented for education, health, and we do need this money. And in Congo, we have this. We call it okapi. You can find this animal only in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Okapi. Okapi. It's a kind of gazelle, but you can find it only in Congo.
Interesting bottom.
Yes. Yeah. And we also have this agricultural potential in Congo. As I told you in the beginning of this presentation, all the country is green. In Congo, you can plant something everywhere; it will grow without chemicals, nothing. It's just a miracle. It consists of 80 million hectares of arable land. It's huge and can be one of the answers to the problem of hunger in Africa. So, but only 10% of that land is currently cultivated because we also need equipment to do agriculture the right way, you know, yeah. And as I said, if we can develop the agriculture in Congo, we can give food to a lot of African countries where people are starving. Oh yes, I have some recommendations about on this. We would like the international community to encourage development project in Congo, giving money because we need it. Also, we need this carbon credits to, according to the Kyoto Protocol, to develop social projects. Also, we invite those international financial institutions to give money to Congo. What they do, they give you money, it's not enough, and they will do like establishing an office in your country to manage this money. And you'll see they give you $10 million. For example, 4 million will go to salaries and yes, all those experts they send to manage the money. We say if you give money to the government, let the government do his stuff with the money. Do not come and be like having an eye on the way we use the money, and because you have your experts that we have to pay them. They are really, really well paid, and it just kind of loss. It doesn't profit to the population what they do, and we encourage the Congolese government to continue lobbying to have the money to develop all those projects. So I just want you to have another idea of the Democratic Republic of Congo. When you think about Congo, don't think about this. It's not good. There are so many good things you can find in my country, not only about this. I don't know why they like talking about this. And they like talking about this. No, this is not Congo. Those things happened, I think, 10 years ago. Yes, we have like 145 regions in Congo, and we have war. Only the insecurity is only in one of the regions, and it looks like the entire country is in the same situation. No. When you think about Congo, you can think about football. Think about football again. Sorry, my images are not in order. Think about women. I can tell you in Congo we have beautiful women. No, I'm not. I just took it from Google.
She's here in real life. Look at her hair.
Oh. No, Congolese women are beautiful. I can tell you. You can come and see by yourself. We have singers in Congo. We like singing. This is Fali Ipupa. He's one of our young and famous musicians. This is Lumumba. Lumumba is our national hero. When you think Martin Luther King, you think Kwame Nkrumah, you think Mandela. also think about Patrice Emery Lumumba. He died for the independence of Congo, and this assassination was a kind of starting for other countries, African countries, to also claim for independence. So he's a very respected guy, and I'm proud to be to have him like national hero. Kofi Olomide, those who live in Africa know him. He's our famous musician. Fally Ipupa was singing in his group. Now he just left and created his own. And African Congolese girls like clothes, looking nice even if they don't have money. And this is Kinshasa. Kinshasa by night. It looks very nice when it's dark. Even if it's not so nice during the day. Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is Mobutu Sese Seko Kukumbwendu Wazabanga. Mobutu Sese Seko Kukumbwendu Wazabanga, Marshal, President Zaire. And then, you know, after the assassination of Lumumba, with his complicity, he has been president for like 32 years.
32 years.
Yes, and he was like a powerful president in the.
When you were pronouncing his name, I thought that you were abusing him.
He was a dictator. He was a dictator. He was like a god in. You know about him, Madama Mobutu?
Oh yeah, Mobutu is bad news.
Yes.
Serious bad news.
Yes, I can tell you. And he almost destroyed the country. But he was very powerful, you know, by his time. All the presidents in the Central Africa, he was like the leader. If Mobutu says something, other presidents in the continent will do it because Mobutu decided. It was Gaddafi's, his friend was Gaddafi, or you see all those powerful presidents. And it just...
Say you got your Congo business. Yeah, the one show.
The next president?
Is she a singer?
Yeah, famous singer.
Yeah, singer. Is she a singer?
Yes, that one is also a singer.
You are the real communication officer of Congo.
Okay, well, so what I can just to remind you what I've been talking about. We had this overview of Congolese resources because I would like you to have another image of my country. And we have been talking about this energy potential with the forest, no, the Inga Dam and the methane gas, also carbon credit in the forest, this huge agricultural potential we have in Congo, and I formulated some recommendations to help Congo to develop this project so that people can also live the right way. And like in conclusion, I can say that Congo is truly called a geological scandal because of its great and undervalued wealth. Congo, my country, is located in the middle of Africa. You see, it's like a strategic position. If we can develop the Democratic Republic of Congo, this can be like a kind of starting for all the other African countries. So I think that Congo is the heart of Africa because it's the heart of Africa. Africa is in the middle of the world, and Congo is also the heart of the world. So help Congo to be developed. We will see many things will change in the world. I can tell you. Yes. Also, I just want to cite President Mobutu, the one I was talking about, during a speech to the UN General Assembly. He said, Africa has the shape of a revolver, but the trigger is just in Congo. You see, Africa is really like a revolver. like a gun, and the trigger is here. Congo. I don't say that you have to use Africa to kill people, no. But just say that if you want to activate a gun, you use to press on the trigger. So the trigger for the African development is the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's not from me, neither from Mobutu. It's from this Afro-French writer, Franz Omar Fanon. He said that if you want to develop Africa, start developing the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's here, just in the middle. And it will trigger the entire continent, why not the world. Dear fellows, that was my presentation. Thank you very much.